When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar. It happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oaks, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
He'll go on the ground with Kevin Neal. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
He'll get it again. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. E.J. Johnson there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Squad red. Red. Yellow. 10 black. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Steelers forward for maybe a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Fight. Let's go. Cut.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, blue. Blue striker. Steel black. Cut.
They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. He'll work forward for a couple. Deanu Benton there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Red. Cycle. Pitch.
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Devin Neal. Touchdown Saints. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Doesn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
DC.
In motion comes Andrews. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
3rd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal.
180.
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth you full of the
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. This will be a Saints first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Going up top and looking for Andrews. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Taken at the 19. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
23-yard line.
Ready up.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Chop. 17, 33. Yellow. Set.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Hurry.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
The Saints. 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 22, 10 black, red. Hut.
Forced to his right. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. 60 red. Claws red. Green jack. Hut, hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Saints will punt this one away. A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
That's it on.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And give him about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
At the 23-yard line, our 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Oh, we changed it.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
We go right back to Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
First down, Ravens.
Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
they call it out, bro. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. Now, Jackson, moving to his right. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And it does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Green Jack.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, That aggressive play calling, in this case, led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
They'll run. It's Henry. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark. 4th down. Jackson. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. He's going to have a Ravens first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, a loose football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Eat old blue. Blaster, stick.
Bill looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Devin Neal. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Ray gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Big Daniel Faalele. Guilty that time. To throw is Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. Jackson now. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. Here's 2nd down. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, knock him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Eagle Blues. Ready, ready. Blues, 30, cut.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Rail. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Ray going to return it. Now an opening pass the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Here's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. They come up for... Now Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Throwing Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. And the Saints have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.